Welcome to MySchoolYear's Community Edition Getting Started video. In this video, we are going to explore the steps that will ensure successful planning and record keeping for your community. Here's our approach. First, we'll start off with some basics by defining some terms. Then we will address some decisions your community will need to make. From there, we'll show you our recommended steps for initially setting up your community. Finally, we will answer some common questions. Admins. Admins oversee the community by managing other admins, teachers, students, and guardians. Admins also create the academic calendar. They are responsible for creating the shell of a class being offered by the community, as well as making official community reports. Teachers. Teachers can be assigned to teach one or more classes, and a class can have one or more teachers. Teachers maintain additional class settings, create lessons, and provide grades to the students enrolled. Guardians. Guardians are the people enrolling the student into the community. Typically, it is a student's parents. Guardians have the ability to log in to view their students' grades, and depending on the class setting, they can view lessons as well. Students. Students are the people enrolled in a class. They can be given a login in order to view lessons and grades. Here are some questions to consider when setting up and managing your community. Decide first who will be the admins. Depending on the size of your community, many hands make light work. As a reminder, admins create other community members, like teachers, guardians, and students. They create the initial class offering and enroll students into those classes. Next, you will want to decide how your community will assign final grades. While MySchoolYear allows the flexibility of each class's final grade to be a letter grade, a number, or pass-fail, you may want to provide a consistent experience for the families enrolled. This class setting is controlled by the community admin. Are you going to allow guardians to log in? As a brief reminder, guardians are linked to one or more students and can gain access to students' grades, and may be granted access to lessons per the teacher's class setting. How will you want students to interact in the community? They can be granted login rights to be able to view grades and/or lessons. Students can also receive daily or weekly reminder emails of upcoming lessons. Setting up your community. While these steps can be completed in any order, as well as repeated out of order, we recommend the following setup plan. First, create the other admins to assist with community setup. Now create your teachers. If creating guardians, do that next. Then create your students. Continue with initial class offerings and link in teachers if known. Finally, enroll students into those classes if known. Let your teachers know they can log in and begin making lesson plans. Let's answer some common questions. When you create the teacher and student accounts and allow them to log in, MySchoolYear will automatically generate a unique username and password and send an email with those credentials. To be clear, logins require a valid email address. In the case where a student does not have an email address, the guardian's email address may be substituted for the student's. A unique username and password will still be generated and sent. What is the ID number? MySchoolYear will give every member and class a unique identifier. This ID can be used to quickly find a particular record when searching, used as a reference in internal and external communications, and used as a valid ID for other tracking. What is the class's course number? You have an optional field called course number to put an additional class label or section number as part of the class name. For example, you may have two offerings of the same math course available for a given term. By entering a course number, you can differentiate between the two classes with ease. How do students get daily or weekly lesson plan emails? There are two settings that work together for students to get lessons emailed. The first, the student's record itself must be allowed to receive emails. This is the main setting. The secondary setting is class-based. The teacher for each class can set how much or how little the student may view with respect to lessons. We're here to help. If you have additional questions now or later, please email us at support@myschoolyyear.com.